Howdy, so my name is Sarah Del Rio, and I'm doing my project over squid. And so the scientific name for squid is Tia theta, and we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So their natural habitat. So specific habitat largely depends on the species of the squid. For example, like some of them thrive in the warmer tropic waters, while others do much better in cooler temperatures. Following that, squid can live in both shallow sea waters and also in the depths of the ocean. So the ones that are in the depths of the ocean obviously prefer the cooler environments, but it honestly just depends on the type of squid. And they tend to prefer saltwater because of how many species are found in it. And this just makes it easier for eating, and everything is just, they just are largely just seawater creatures, saltwater creatures, sorry. So how does squid get their food? So the thing about squid, the structure of them, their esophagus passes straight through their brain and it is very narrow, which means that food particles must be chewed very finely in order for it to fully process, and they don't choke on their food or anything like that. And then the arms are used to hold onto the prey and bring it into the mouth, whereas the tentacles, which contain the clubs at the end, are used to strike and capture the prey. And this is just how they get their food. And we'll talk a little bit more about the structure in a second, so we'll point those out. So, squid as predator and prey relationship. So, squid are important prey for animals such as sharks, seabirds, whales, and seals. So, there's those are the main animals that feed on them. It is thought that squids can roughly eat 30% or more of their body weight in a day, which is kind of crazy if you like really think about it. And squid mainly eat fish and crustaceans, but have been known to be cannibalistic and will feed on each other. And this especially happens whenever they're caught in nets. That first picture at the top shows that cannibalistic relationship as one squid eats another one. And many vertebrate predators depend on squid. Squid is second only to krill as a food source in the Southern Ocean. So animals such as gray-headed albatross and sperm whale feed entirely on squid. So they're an important food source for many predators. Okay, so I'm just gonna move myself to the top over here so that we can see. So unique evolved traits of the squid. So we have a diagram right here. Might be a little bit tough to see, but I'll still talk about them. So we have the uh, chromatophores, and so these are like those little freckles on the squid that allow the squid to change color. And this is something that they adapted to and helps them survive in their environment. Next, we have the mantle, and this is what the fins are attached to and used as a protective layer. And following that, we have the funnel and siphon, and you can just see it on that diagram. So the siphon or the funnel or siphon is used to help the squid move by utilizing the mantle to draw in water. When the mantle contracts, the water is expelled through the siphon and propels the squid forward. Next, we have the clubs. This is something that we were talking about, how they helps them get their food. So at the end of the tentacles are the clubs, and they're used to strike and capture prey. And then we have the radula, and this is the toothed tongue used for shredding small pieces of food to be easily digested. So, like we mentioned earlier, they need to be finely chopped in order to get their food. And then also they have a closed circulatory system. So it consists of the brachial heart. The squid have two located on the base of each gill, and they're used to pump blood from the body to the gills. So on a tree of life, squid belong to the mollusca phylum. And this is one of the most diverse, important animal groups because they inhabit many aquatic and terrestrial environments. So other animals in that would be like clam or snails. So here we go. And the importance of them in the importance of squid. So in an ecosystem, they play an important role. As we mentioned earlier, squids are key components in many food webs. They serve important roles as both predators and prey. As predators, they help maintain the population of their prey, and as prey, they serve as important food sources for sperm whales and some other predators, like we mentioned earlier. As far as the humankind, they're a popular dish in many cuisines and are commercially fished worldwide. An entire food industry and the jobs that come with that are solely based around squid. So, in both an ecosystem and in humankind, they squid play an important role. Okay, so here I have my cited sources. This is for the pictures and the websites I used. Thank you.